And we're back, day 4. Dad's been busy all day. He got all of our sap collected, ran through the RO one time. That's what's left. He's got it ready to go up to the milk tank. Up there. So once we get that up there and make sure there's no leaks in the piping, and the piping come down, we'll get it turned on here and get this tank started to fill up. I think I have a little bit of a leak right here. So yeah, you can still see it dripping right there. So we gotta work on that. But I gotta check all of these joints, make sure they're good. These shouldn't leak, but we gotta check everything out, make sure it doesn't leak. And Dad's got the wood ready. All right, ready? Yep.
Well, your little ball went up in the air. What if that flops off there?
I know, right?
You turning it the right way?
Yeah. We're gonna hold it right here.
That'll automatically
Where?
shut off.
All right, we're almost ready to get started. I got both these pans filled up. I measured that front pan, it's supposed to be 2 inches, but apparently I got my sticker 1/4 inch off, so I guess a 1/4 inch more is better than a 1/4 inch less, so it is what it is. I need to thread tape that when we're done. And that one, got some drippage going on. Needed to get that tightened up tonight. And then this one needs tightened up. You got a drip there and a drip there. But everything else looks good. We gotta get the chimney open. We got the top open. And then we'll get the fire started. All right, we got the chimney open. So we got the long reach ladder put into place. We got the top open. There's the sky. Hopefully it doesn't let too much rain in. Perks of being behind, and that being one of the last things on the list, so we'll get to it someday. Let's get this fire started. Well, on a good note, the steam has no problem getting out. It's not super warm in there yet. We're just still starting up. And it's running out there like crazy. Let's go see what it looks like inside. It looks a little foggy in there. At least the windows are all fogged up. Oh, total whiteout. That's not cool. Open this door up. See now, some of you are like, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? We're learning. We figured we'd need a fan in here to push air in. This confirms it. But for right now, I just gotta figure out where we gotta keep the door open till, so so we can get enough draft in here to get this steam out of here. See, just in the time that we've been talking, you can already see the stove again. I do suspect that I'll have to keep the door about right there, maybe. And you can't see it on screen, but oh yeah, right there. You can see the steam dancing, sucking air in, pushing it out the top. I think it might be time to check the fire again. We'll get a piece of firewood and we'll stick behind this door so it doesn't open up more. Get the fire hot, keep playing with it, see how this night goes. Definitely looks like we need to add a fan. Steam coming out of every hole. Looks really cool. Had the door open for a couple minutes though, and steam's not really going above probably, I think it's 6 feet. No, probably 8 feet. About 8 feet up. And that's it for night one. Got it all drained out of the tank in here. Oh, I should have made this clip before I drained my sight glasses, but got the fire burnt down in the box. I had it at about 1 inch when I was done. Started at 2, so, you know, pretty good cook down. Starting to get some color to it. Got my fancy little lids on. Let's see. Good color starting in here. And the next day or two we'll get cooking again. And we'll be able to figure out all of this. Figured out where these go now, so get this set next time and be my first time ever drawing off. Hopefully finished syrup. That'd be amazing. I think tomorrow, if it doesn't run really good, I'm hoping to get down to work early enough. I'll just go straight to the woods. Or maybe I'll just end up back in here. Alrighty guys, see you tomorrow. And just like that, we're back for night number 5. Came over here to work on this line, but as I was walking up, it sounded like the battery was dying and it just shut off, so we're not gonna have any added vacuum. I'm not collecting any solar. Oh, come on. About 5 volts in the battery, collecting about 3 amps. 0.3 amps, and that just ain't gonna cut it. We don't have anything on the line right now at the pump. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go fix this line right here where it sags. We'll go find a stick for that. Looks like maybe the one above it. Maybe we're gonna work on this blue line a little bit. And then, I don't know. We'll probably go walk the lines a little bit, see what we can find. Probably not gonna find much without a vacuum on it down here, but we need to try. Well, the good news is I found a stick laying down here. It just broke off, so thankfully we still have enough to tie off to. Got it tied up, or propped up there. Get this tied up, get moving. Bam! And just like that, good to go for probably another couple years, right? or until the next windstorm and it breaks off because it's not super strong. Let's get up here and tie this one off. I think the line just needs tied off to that post up there. We'll go check it out. Probably didn't need it, but I put a zip tie on it just to hold it right there. I kind of like the looks of it a little bit better, but I think it was working just fine. And then the tensioner is right here, so I tightened this up a little bit, and that took the sag that was a little bit right there, and the next one just took that out. So hopefully things can flow a little bit more freely now. Let's get up into the woods and see where things are sitting. Well, there's sap sitting in this line right here, but there's not even any pressure on the lines or anything. So the air temperature is warmer. I think when I left the house it was like 39, but it's been cold all day. So things are still trying to warm up. You can see the cloud cover behind me. It's been like this and raining all day, so not really that surprising that things aren't moving. But I guess I'm out here. I might as well go walk and see what things look like. Well, I made it up here a little ways. Most of these laterals have a little bit sitting in them, but there ain't nothing to talk about in these main lines. So if things aren't going to be running enough to see where the leaks are, I guess I'm not going to worry about it tonight. I'm going to go find something else to do so I can be somewhat productive. Probably catch you tomorrow. All right, we got 12 minutes to get the wood in the firebox, and then got the torch on it. That 12 minutes got me to the fan. So right now, I bought a sap hydrometer last night. So I'm gonna get my cup out and I'm gonna try this out. See what we're sitting at. We're gonna give this a try. I should have went with ball valves, but this should work. Maybe next time I'll come up with something to put it in first. Alrighty, it looks like it's sitting at 2. So that's not great, but it's better than nothing. Alright, we're at 27 minutes. I don't think you guys can see it. Oh yeah, right there. Getting a little bit of steam coming up. Front pan starting a little bit. And at 35 minutes, we got a solid boil. Getting warmer up here. First draw off. Oh yeah. That should be ready to go syrup. No more turkey fryers, no more guessing. Should be good to go. Whoo, buddy, that was a close one. I stand back here watching my back pan boil, and I looked through the steam and I could see that my float wasn't floating no more. And I was like, uh-oh. I looked over the temperature and it was still above, just under 1,000. I was like, well, last night it worked out, burned down pretty quick. We should be good to go. Came around, checked out the firebox, and boy howdy, did I have way too much wood in there. I had all of this in here. I even went and shoveled out the coals. which was actually not terribly bad. I got the flat shovel, so I could just slide all the hot coals right into it. This should be up here, pretty much sitting right on top of the flues. So I didn't get it cooled down a second too soon. We're still a little bit too warm, but got the lids on holding the steam in, so we should be good to go there. Probably holding some of the heat in too, but is what it is. Managed to get this drawn off. I think it's a little watery still, so I'm gonna have to get a temperature on it and get an accurate reading on it. But I did end up making a total mess of this wall, so I'm gonna have to figure out something to do about that, because that's gonna be a pain in the butt to get off of there, I'm guessing, and I'd rather not add to it. I also had it jumping out of my pan like crazy tonight, so we'll have to get that cleaned up. I don't know, maybe build a shield or something that tapers in, just to keep the sap in the tank a little bit better. I'd rather not splash all over my brand new pans, but if it is gonna do that, I guess it's just gonna do it, so it is what it is. Alrighty guys, that's gonna do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you learned something. Maybe you've seen something I'm doing wrong. Please let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. It'll help other people find it and see it. And I'll catch you on the next one.